The scream of a flat-six engine echoes off canyon walls, a sound that's haunted petrol heads for 6 decades. But in a quiet Stuttgart workshop, engineers are rewriting that song with electric motors and lithium cells. Can a hybrid Porsche 911 still be a 911, or has the soul been traded for speed? The Porsche 911 arrived in 1964 as a rear-engine sports car that defied physics and common sense. For 60 years, its naturally aspirated flat-six engine became the heartbeat of driving purists, a mechanical symphony that defined what a sports car should sound like. Then, in 2024, Porsche unveiled something controversial, a plug-in hybrid 911. The GTS variant that pairs a turbocharged engine with electric motors for a combined output that rewrites the performance charts. Source: Porsche press release, May 2024. This isn't just about horsepower numbers or lap times. This is about identity, about whether progress means preservation or transformation, and whether the things we love can evolve without losing what made us love them in the first place. The debate splits enthusiasts down the middle, and the only way to answer it is to drive both and listen closely. The original 911 concept began in 1959 when Ferdinand Butzi Porsche sketched a successor to the 356. By 1964, the first production models rolled out with a 2.0-liter air-cooled flat-six engine mounted behind the rear axle, making 130 horsepower and a sound unlike anything else on the road. Source: Porsche Museum Archives. That engine placement created legendary handling quirks, snap oversteer that could bite inexperienced drivers, but also a purity of connection that became addictive to those who learned to dance with it. Through the 70s and 80s, the 911 grew more powerful, but kept its air-cooled soul. The Carrera RS models, the turbocharged monsters, the GT cars built for racing, all shared that raw mechanical character. Engineers refined the suspension, widened the body, added technology, but the core philosophy remained: rear engine, naturally aspirated when possible, and always that distinctive flat-six howl. Source: Excellence Was Expected by Carl Ludvigsen, 2008. The first major philosophical shift came in 1998 when Porsche introduced water cooling with the 996 generation. Purists mourned the change, calling it the death of the real 911, but the car has gained reliability and performance. Source: Road and Track, October 1997. Then, turbocharging became standard across most of the lineup by 2016, replacing the screaming high-rev naturally aspirated engines with forced induction for emissions compliance and torque. Source: Car and Driver, November 2015. Each evolution sparked debate. Each change was called heresy, and yet 911 sales kept climbing. Lower third, 992 Generation GTS, 2024, 541 horsepower combined output. In May 2024, Porsche revealed the 992 Generation 911 Carrera GTS as the first hybrid variant. It paired a twin-turbo 3.6-liter flat-six with a single electric motor integrated into the 8-speed PDK transmission, creating 485 horsepower from the engine and 54 additional horses from the motor. Source: Porsche Official Specifications, May 2024. Total system output hit 541 horsepower and 449 pound-feet of torque. 1.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack sat low in the chassis, adding weight but lowering the center of gravity. The performance numbers were staggering: 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, nearly half a second quicker than the outgoing GTS. Independent testing confirmed Porsche's claims about straight-line performance. Motor Trend recorded a 2.91 second 0 to 60 time and a 10.7 second quarter mile at 130 miles per hour in November 2024 testing. Source: Motor Trend, November 2024. The hybrid system added approximately 110 pounds to the overall curb weight compared to the previous GTS, bringing the total to around 30 seconds to 60 miles per hour. For comparison, a 1989 Carrera 3.2, often considered a sweet spot for analog 911 enthusiasts, produced 217 horsepower and weighed about 2,750 pounds. 0 to 60 took around 5.4 seconds, and the top speed reached 152 miles per hour. Source: Porsche 911, The Definitive History, by Randy Leffington, 2017. The sound profile showed peak decibel levels around 95 dB at full throttle during acceleration, with a distinctive mechanical rasp that climbed linearly with RPM. Footage: Classic Motorsports Sound Testing, 2019. The hybrid GTS produces a more complex sonic signature. Below 30 miles per hour in electric mode, the car moves nearly silently, with only tire noise and wind. Source: Evo Magazine Test, June 2024. Under hard acceleration, the combustion engine dominates the sound profile, but the electric motor fills in torque gaps between shifts, eliminating the momentary silence during gear shifts. Peak sound levels measure slightly lower, around 88 to 90 dB, due to modern exhaust regulations and sound symposer tuning. Document: UBU noise compliance testing. Purists argue the hybrid system fundamentally changes the 911's character in ways that numbers cannot capture. Chris Harris, a veteran automotive journalist and racing driver, noted in a late 2024 review that while the hybrid is objectively faster, something intangible is lost in the electrically assisted delivery. Source: Top Gear Magazine, October 2024. He described the hybrid's power as relentless but slightly sanitized compared to the dramatic crescendo of a naturally aspirated flat six, climbing to its 7,300 RPM redline. Others counter that evolution is survival. Porsche's CEO Oliver Blume stated in a 2024 shareholder meeting that hybridization allows the 911 to meet increasingly strict emissions regulations in Europe and China while maintaining performance. Source: Automotive News Europe, March 2024. Without electrification, the argument goes, the 911 might not exist at all in 10 years. The hybrid technology also enables features impossible with pure combustion: instant torque fill during turbo lag, regenerative braking that improves track endurance, and the ability to drive silently through residential areas. A 911 that adapts to context rather than demanding the world adapt to it. There's uncertainty about long-term ownership experience. Battery degradation over time could affect the hybrid's performance advantage, though Porsche offers an 8-year warranty on the high-voltage system. Document: Porsche warranty terms, 2024. The added complexity introduces more potential failure points, more sensors, more software layers between driver and machine. Early hybrid GTS owners won't know the true reliability picture for years, while the 1989 Carrera's vulnerabilities are thoroughly documented after 35 years. For drivers who grew up dreaming of 911 ownership, the hybrid represents an emotional crossroads. Some feel a sense of loss, as if a language they learned is being replaced mid-conversation. The ritual of downshifting through gears with a manual transmission, heel-toeing through corners, listening for the perfect shift point by sound alone. These skills matter less in a hybrid with PDK and electric torque fill. Others discover unexpected joy. Owners report that the hybrid's electric assistance makes the 911 more accessible to less experienced drivers without removing the engagement for skilled ones. Source: Renlist Forum Surveys, September to November 2024. The car is quicker on track, more fuel efficient on highways, and can navigate urban environments without waking entire neighborhoods. A 911 that adapts to context rather than demanding the world adapt to it. There's also relief among Porsche enthusiasts who feared the 911 might disappear entirely under regulatory pressure. The hybrid proves that Porsche can thread the needle between heritage and survival, maintaining the model's core mission, being the world's most usable supercar, while will expand hybrid technology across the 911 range. The Turbo and GT3 variants will likely receive hybrid systems within 2 to 3 years, each tailored to their specific missions. Source: Automotive Industry Analyst Predictions, Auto Week, December 2024.